So technology has affected mixing and recording on both ends of the process, of the creating and the receiving.
Oh, totally.
How is that changing your process?
Well, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. I don't think I've changed my style since my first mix probably back in the late 70s. I think if you listen to something I did in the 70s and something right now, the balance is going to be exactly the same. The newer one may sound a little bit more supercharged because I have way more gear and a little bit more compression to play with, but it's all about the balance of the song. But yeah, the listener used to like, okay, pull it out of the thing and then headphones and water pipes and whatever. And now it's more like whip out the phone, flip it down, and the speaker's only this big. It's like that.
Or
it's
earbuds.
Really earbuds, laptops. But really, the bottom line is that whether it's my cassette deck under my pillow or the iPhone now, it's really not any different how you like the song.
Right.
So if the song does something and inspires you, I mean, that's what kids do. Kids are like all about I love this song. Why are you listening to it on the iPhone? I don't care, I like it. So go figure. So it's got to work on all mediums.
Well, but also not only like that whole process of putting, the vinyl on or even the cassette tape, if you will.
Yeah.
You would listen through the whole record. You would listen to it becomes like an activity. Listening to music was an activity in and of itself.
Yeah.
Flip it over, read the liner notes, look at pictures, sing along, whatever. And that has really sort of disappeared. I don't like to say it's a shame, but it's where is it going now then? Because people will put on, their shuffle and let the shuffle gods,
If they even listen that far. I mean, I think people are so busy and so ADD about it all the time that they listen to sound bites. They need songs that are like 60 seconds long.
Right.
First chorus, boom, gone. Bye, next. There's the lost art of the long listen or the continual listening. It's just a shuffle of singles.
So has that changed, the industry? I mean, it has changed the industry. How has it changed in your perspective from mixing and creating bands and creating sounds and stuff?
Well, I think what it's done is it's kind of banished the album track off the record and make everything has to kind of have some kind of single concept, some chance of getting play, not just be this long-winded album track. So there's making art, you know what I'm saying, and then there's bands that are so worried that the art's too arty. So I think it's definitely changed the game where bands are so worried that they just want to do singles.
Right.
Because no one's buying the album. They're just cherry picking it and then moving on to the next band. So cut number 9, it's got a 0 download. Or whatever the iTunes little thing says, the chart on how popular it is. Popularity mirror at 0,
What would you like to see happen in the music industry?
People to pay for music, period. I mean, if it was up to me, that every song would be DNA'd back to you. If I buy Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin, and I give that copy to anybody, I get charged again. And when they give it to someone else, I get charged again. So you're responsible for whatever version you have. And having Apple make it so you can share it on your 4 computers, that's all fine and dandy, but every piece of music out there should have been paid for. And that's what kind of killed it for the artist, for the musician. Look, it's hard to kill me off because someone's going to make it sound good, but it really kills the band. I mean, these bands that were used to making a little bit of money are making nothing because their neighbor's kid stole everything, stole every record, and they think it's okay. That's crazy.
It's the perspective. It's understanding that these are people's livings.
Yeah. I mean, there won't be any music if you steal it all.
Well, the thing is that an MP3 is not the same as a record. It's not the same as holding something and something tangible. It feels like it should be free almost because it's just like this. It doesn't even exist. It's just an MP3.
That's what made the crime so behind not matter because it was like there was nothing to steal physically.
Right.
That's what made it really tough because it's just a file.
It's a virtual.
Yeah, it's just a file, whatever.
Yeah.
It's hiding in a folder somewhere on my computer.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the process.
Yeah, it'll turn around. I think it's all. I think it's all going to be good. I am such a positive outlooker on all this. I feel the next Beatles will come if we buy.